everyone, welcome to this video. My name is Mary, and if you're watching me for the first time, thank you so much for watching. Today we're going to be talking about 5 skincare mistakes that are most commonly made and could be avoided. So if you want to know what skincare mistakes that you're probably making in your skincare routine, then stick with me on this video and watch the end of this video, because this is a super educated video, and plus that I spent like a shit ton of time preparing for this video. So caring for your skin is as important as breathing. Like, I can't imagine what my skin would have been or looked like if I wasn't caring for it. Like, I have oily skin and sensitive skin and acne prone skin all in one, and before I started taking my skin seriously, I think I was forced to, because there were times in my life where I had good skin and I just thought, oh well, okay, maybe that shit wasn't for me. And now I seriously do regret it a lot. I'm like, I wish I can turn back the hands of time and just take care of my skin. Then I would have skipped the whole process of my skin blowing up, and now I'm having to remedy instead of just take precautionary moves. So thank you, and that is why I have this channel. My channel is focused on helping you take mostly precautionary moves and then sometimes remedies to help solve the situation if it already has happened. Now, let's get into the details, or into the main topic of today. Today we're going to be talking about 5 skincare mistakes that are commonly made. And a while back, like a very long while back, when I started my channel, I made a similar video like this, but that was then, and that was kind of different. So I kind of stated like the basic things that you do that are bad for you, but this video is different from that one in the sense that this one focused on things that you take for granted, things that you might know that it's wrong, but then you take it for granted and think that it really doesn't matter. Meanwhile, it's part of the reason why you don't yet have your dream skin. So the first mistake is not washing your hands before you start your skincare routine. Now, hold your horses. I know you're like, what? I'm going to be washing my hands after a while, cleansing my skin, so why do I have to wash before? Now, during the whole cleansing process, the aim is to get your face or your skin cleaned. Now, you don't want to be putting dirt in place of cleaning. That's one. Number 2, remember you're putting your cleansing products on your hands first before applying it to your skin. Therefore, you could be mixing that product with dirt, already existing dirt, bacteria, germs that could be on your hand. And that's why it's important to first of all start by washing your hands thoroughly before starting your skincare routine. Do you understand? I'm sure by now you should understand. If you don't understand it, I don't know what I am going to say to you anymore to convince you. You might as well just go ahead and keep ruining your skin. I have tried my best. Kidding. Mistake number 2. The second mistake is applying toothpaste on your face. Now, I know there are a lot of DIYs that give applying toothpaste on your face, especially when you have acne, as an overnight treatment. And while this can be true, because in the morning you would actually notice that your acne reduced in size, the inflammation reduced, but then toothpaste contains extra harsh chemicals that were intentionally created or intentionally put together for your teeth. That's what helps your teeth to stay white, to stay fresh, to kill all the germs and the bacteria in your mouth. But then it was not created with the thoughts of it being put on the skin. So it can be extremely drying to the skin, it can be extremely irritating to the skin, and worst case scenario, it could even cause visible burns or blisters on the skin. Like some cases have been reported. I for one have been a victim of that. I have been burnt badly from toothpaste, usage of toothpaste, especially after exfoliating. When your skin is tender and prone to irritation, don't put toothpaste on your face. In fact, before or after or ever, just don't. Like, it's way better to just go and get an acne treatment and just put on your face and know that this is what you're putting on your face, and know that this item I'm putting on my face, this product I'm putting on my face was made or created with intention for this particular purpose, than just put in whatever you can find on your face. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And for the last time, don't do that. It's gonna hurt you. Even if you don't see the immediate effect right now, it might be a long-term thing where you get to see it later. You get to see it on another day basis. It might not just happen like boom overnight, but then you notice that it starts with the dryness, then you get laser rashes and all that stuff. Just totally avoid that. Now, mistake number 3 that is commonly made, and I'm sure you at some point in your life have made it. I at some point in my life have made it, and can we just all stop making that mistake, is not reading the product instruction or not obeying the product instruction. Some people read it and just forget about it and not obey it, and some other people don't even bother to read it at all, probably because they already know that product, or they have people who have already used that product, so the person just tells them how he does or he handles or he uses that product, and so they just use it that way without bothering to read. Those things were not written for fancy. They were not written because the manufacturers were bored or less busy, or they just wanted to print some stuffs on the product. No, they were written there because it is the way in which the product was designed to work best. Anything short of that or anything more than that could harm your skin or could make the product be less effective. For example, if a product states apply for 10 minutes up, it's unnecessary for you to keep that product on your face for 20 minutes, because then you don't know if whatever is in that product was meant to stay on the skin for only 10 minutes, and then now you're keeping it for 20 minutes. It might hurt your skin. You might cause your skin to get irritated and all of that. So always read and follow the products or the product instructions, or the product instructions. Now the next point, which is the 4th, is not everything can be DIY'd. Like, yeah, I know DIY is good, it's easy, it's simple, we've all done it, but not everything can be DIY'd. Or should I rephrase it to say that some DIYs are totally unnecessary? While I totally get the angle of wanting to DIY your skincare products, because I have spoken to a lot of people who do skincare products DIY'd, and most of the reasons are like, you don't know what is in the product you buy, but the one you DIY, you know what, blah, 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 and all that. But then again, if it's coming to the cost-effective part, I think DIY is even more expensive, because instead of going to grab one particular skincare product and applying on your face, you go and grab a lot of other little things to mix us together and then apply on your face. Also, if you look at it from the manufacturer's angle, the people that have made this product are experts, and they know the quantity, the amount to put in the product, the amount of each of those ingredients to put together to be able to make this thing not just effective, because something is effective doesn't mean it's good. Because you have an acne and you put on something on your face for the acne and boom, the acne goes away. It doesn't mean that that product is safe for usage. You could cure your acne, but then damage something else. You could damage something else on your skin. So Why not just spare yourself the trouble, save yourself the time, save yourself the money, the headache, and all of that, and just go buy an already made product. Natural isn't always better. Natural isn't always better, but that's the truth. I feel like a lot of people think that because it's natural, it has to be better. Because it's natural doesn't mean it's better. Those natural things are taken into the laboratory and then they are refined and made good for your skin in a way that it will not hurt your skin. But you're just taking it in the most natural state and putting it directly on your skin. It's not the best. It's not ideal. So this will bring me to my final point or final mistake for the day: thinking that price dictates quality. Yeah, now let's observe 1 minute silence for that, because I know a lot of you are going to be shit-ton confused about what that means. Like, what does she even mean? Or is she one of those people who just want an excuse to get cheap-ass products? Or no, none of that is applicable to my particular statement. What I'm just trying to say is that oftentimes some products are manufactured, packaged, and sold expensive. It doesn't always mean that that product is the best. Yeah, it might do what it says it's supposed to do, but then it doesn't mean that it's the best. And because a product is less expensive or cheaper or more affordable or little priced, whatever you want to call it, it also doesn't mean it's good. That is my point. Only what determines if a product is good or not is when you turn to the back and you read the ingredients and the percentages in the products. That's when you can be able to determine if the product is good or not. I don't know if I'm understood. Because a product is not priced, or because a product is pricey, that doesn't determine if the product is good, if the quality is good, if it's going to be effective for your skin, if it's safe for your skin. You see. Now, talking about this, I have spoken to someone about this, a professional, and she gave me a professional perspective on this. She said that most times products that are expensive is because more quality ingredients were used, unlike products that are cheap, that less quality, even though you can see both of the products probably in the same percentages, but then the quality. But then I have spoken to a lot of people, and from my personal experience, I found that some glorified, expensive, pricey, luxurious, whatever you want to call it, products tend to not even be that good on my skin, or I just feel like they are, what's the word? I'm thinking of the word. I cannot remember the word, but I'm going to remember it sooner or later, so I'm going to add it in somewhere above. So that is it. I just think that they are good, but they are not as good as they like to make themselves look. So that's about it for my 5 mistakes. So when shopping, I think you should not be focused on the price. You should only be focused on the price when you want to, if you have a budget and if you want to not spend too much. But if it's in terms of the quality and you're trying to say, because this one is expensive, I'm going to get it because it's going to be of a greater or a higher quality, then that is totally wrong. And that is a totally wrong way to shop. That's a totally wrong way to shop or to see a product or to whatever. I'm sure you get my point. I'm not going to talk so much on that because I feel like you already understand what I'm trying to say. And any other thing I'm trying to say is just me seeming like I'm trying to defend myself, which is not what I'm trying to do. I'm just telling you plain as facts of facts. Facts of facts. Okay, so wrapping up this video, that's about it for this video. I hope you learned a lot from this video. I'm going to leave it in the link. I'm not leaving a link in the description of the 10 skincare mistakes that I made, the video I just talked about in the beginning. That one is the one that contains other skincare mistakes that I have spoken earlier about. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. I don't think so. Okay, so I'm going to freeze. I'm going to be leaving a link in my description that contains a previous video I've made that is titled 10 skincare mistakes, and that is a more comprehensive list of skincare mistakes that you most likely make on a daily, but in exception to these ones are the ones that I found that people make, but I didn't add to that video, and that is why this video became necessary to make. So I'm sure this makes perfect sense. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like this video, and leave a comment letting me know what you think about this video. Leave a comment asking me your questions. Leave a comment just telling me anything that you feel that you should tell another human being that you love, because I'm hoping you love me. I'm hoping you get to love me. So I will see you in my next video. Stay blessed, stay beautiful, stay you, stay true, stay cool. Bye.